Right? That's what I
You're
tell
dancing?
everybody. I'm always dancing.
I'm not
Yeah.
dancing. I can't dance because I
I
do.
was.
I got the Billy Crystal white man's overbite. That's all I got.
Good morning,
Good morning.
everybody. It's Monday. Good morning.
It is. It is the 21st of February, so that puts us 90 days away. It's something. So,
Yep.
we're very excited to have you all here because we have Allison Mueller joining us today. We got some special discussions that we're going to be having about the MREA team here at KWCLM. But you know what? I just got a bucket of acronyms over here. I'm just going to start dumping out, and
Ready?
we'll just mix them up, put them together, and we'll make up some stuff for us. So we got everything going. We're really excited that you're joining us today for a couple of reasons. One, we're getting ready to wrap up, and it's not done yet, but we're getting ready to wrap up Family Reunion, and so I don't know about you guys, but I haven't heard hide nor hair of the our A team down there in Florida.
I
Nobody's
got one
texted.
photo. I got one photo from
You got
yesterday.
one photo?
Yes, I
Was
did.
it a
Of the
shall we
stage.
say an inebriated snap?
No, it was of the stage. It was of the of from Vision yesterday.
Oh
So
my
it was
goodness.
the our fearless leaders themselves on stage. But no one for actually
Huh.
KW's fearless
Mm.
leaders.
I'm starting to wonder if they actually made it there. You know, there's a lot of interesting stops along the way. Maybe they're still south of the border. I don't know. We won't know. But hopefully we're going to be starting to hear some. I can't wait for them to get back and have all the feedback. I think that's going to be awesome. We're going to have some great conversations when they get back. But in the meantime, today, Zoe, if I'm not mistaken, this is one of the big speeches, and we're doing some live stuff today, right? What's going on?
Yes, we are. So today, 9:30 to 11 today is the family reunion keynote speech, or keynote address, I should say. And we are going to have it streaming live here at the Portsmouth and also in Meredith training rooms. So both training rooms are open for people to come on in and watch the keynote speech live. We've got Sean Anker, best-selling author of The Happiness Advantage and Big Potential, is our the family reunion.
I'm sorry. I
Keynote.
thought you said big potato. Did you say big potato?
Big
Because
baked potato.
baked potatoes.
Potato. Oh my God.
The happiness advantage of the baked potato. That's hey. There's a title of a book.
I'm on board with that. Although I feel like he will correct us.
Yeah, I'm
So
sure.
excited.
I'm sure.
I'll
He's
be
not there
there.
yet.
I
He's
know.
not watching, is he?
No, no, I believe he's probably doing some other kind of prep
Yeah.
for his keynote address than watching
Yeah.
KWCLM Quick Start.
Yeah. Well, that's going to be at 9:30, and that's going to be at, like you said, the Portsmouth office in the training room, and up at the Meredith training room.
Meredith
And
training
if
room.
you haven't been to
And
them,
your computer, if you have a digital ticket, you sign on.
I have a digital ticket, and I'm kind of teed off about it because I was only doing like 38 and a 30, and I'm not happy that they send those out like that, and I'm gonna pay it, but I'm just not happy that they send out those digital tickets now.
You really lost us. That one's not.
Do you see the tear dripping down his face?
A digital ticket, Zoe, stay with me. I got a ticket for speeding, but it was never mind.
Oh boy.
Oh,
boy.
wow. Okay, all right. For those of you looking for any Lindt chocolates, reach out to Carol Goodwin to see if she has any. For the rest of us that are here, Allison Mueller is joining us. What's up, Allison?
Morning.
It's not like we've seen each other. I mean, I haven't seen you in forever.
Oh, did I just freeze? Oh, there it is.
Nope, you're good.
This is my
And
first
even if
time
you freeze,
on.
by the way, you're not frozen.
Oh, okay, good to know.
Yeah.
This is my first time on, as you can tell, so I'm not sure all the moving parts.
You're doing great. You're still moving.
You're awesome. We're all moving. These are the moving parts.
Well, it's fun to be part of the magic. I see this happen every day. Actually,
Allison.
it's fun to join you.
So tell us why you're here, Who
Yeah.
are you? We know you're super awesome. Go ahead and introduce yourself to
Yeah,
everybody.
tell us about yourself, Allison.
Well, I've been in real estate since 2005, and I've been at various brokerages. I was at Keller Williams. I left for a little bit and came back. But part of what I'm working on right now with you guys and Tim is we're building out the MREA team, which is coming right from the Red Book. Oh, there he goes. He's going to get his prop. There we go.
There we go.
That's right. That's right. So, as you guys know, we've been working on this and building out what Gary has mapped out in that book is how a team in his mind should be structured. And we are following that model to a T. And we're bringing, new kids in, new agents in, and giving them an opportunity to have access to all of the shared services. It's marketing, it's transaction coordination, it's coaching, it's mentor. It's taking all the things that we also learn in all these classes we attend and putting it into action. Yep. Keller Williams is amazing to have so many resources for us. And sometimes people just become the professional student and they don't get out of the classroom and out into the field. So part of our work with these people is doing, taking all this stuff and implementing it out in the real world. And last week we did our first field trip, which was really fun. We went to sit down with an interior designer and decorator, and that was really fun. So she talked through what she does for sellers pre-listing and befores and afters and why it's important. So this is the kind of stuff you don't learn in a real estate class, so you're taking it right now. Yep. So these are the things that we're trying to get them out there and doing it. And when they get traction, it's really exciting to see the light bulb go off and the energy, their body changes, everything about them changes when they start to get some traction. Mm-hmm. And then that feeds into itself and propels them to the next thing, which is really exciting to watch.
Yep. I will say this, we've been working with you guys for, I don't know, it's coming up on what, 9-10 months now. We've been working to kind of put this into practice. And I am sincerely, we haven't really talked about this. I'm sincerely blown away by the results on efforts. People are doing things and making things happen. And I'm just, it's awesome to watch it go from, hey, we're going to start this thing, we're going to make it, we're going to start bringing people in, and now there's actual transactions going on and closings. We're closing. So that I honestly didn't know what to expect because this was something new, and as you mentioned, Allison, this is something that Gary has had in place, but we are now kind of like embodying everything about it we've manifested it into a real team. Yes, and exactly. The results are real and they're happening and they're now.
And the benefits for the agents themselves are huge, especially for new licensees coming in who, we know how overwhelming it is to come off your licensing class, still not knowing exactly how to actually practice real estate, actually do business of real estate. And a lot of people are going it alone. They're doing the trainings and they're meeting with me and they're going through their launch, and that's all awesome. And the people that we have in the MREA group are doing all of that, but they're doing it together. They're doing it with Allison as their lead, and massive resource, and they're getting the team feel right, while building their own individual businesses. And I think that's the one, like the most special thing about MREA is that, this is, we talk about it as the MREA group, internally. Externally, they are their own agents. They're their own brands, which makes us really proud. So.
Yeah, it's fun to watch it. Go ahead.
I was going to say, to add on to what Zoe was saying, I think that is one thing that I think is really beneficial to the agents that we're working with, is they get to build their own brand and their own identity. And, once they reach their goal that they've set with us, through, sort of introductory conversations and onboarding. From there, if they decide in, the future that they want to be their own solo agent after they've finished working with us, they can just continue to build that brand. Or they can go build their own team, or they can then go join another team. But the huge win to that, in my mind, is that when they join that other team, they're already, I don't know, like they're filling out their shell a little bit. They kind of know what they're doing at that point. So a lot of teams I hear, they take on these new agents and they spend so much time training and so much energy getting that person up and running. And here they can kind of step right in and hopefully hit the ground running, which I think is a huge plus to a lot of teams. So
we're taking a lot of the weight off of teams and future, even these people as solo agents, if they go solo later on, we're taking a lot of the weight off of them so that they can get this foundational information. That's really what we're trying to do, is give them foundational best practices, the information that you need. Zoe, you kind of nailed it right on the head there. They come out of real estate class, but they don't know how to be an agent. They know what it legally means to be an agent. They know they know the requirements, but then they've got to get into the real world of, now, how do I implement these things? What's my first step? How do I do this? And you being the launch director here, you can give them that guidance and that I'm sure, I can't even imagine how many aha moments people have when they're working with you. Like, oh, I get it.
I wish I should have a count, like a little ticker going so I could just tick off, but I have at least like maybe 4 meetings a day, and you can pretty much guarantee like 1 meeting at least. So like add that up.
You put that into to the big picture. Here at KWCLM, I think only being here, it's hard for me to judge other organizations, other market centers around. But when I think about what we're trying to do, and we're always trying to improve it too, but what we're trying to do is give new agents and existing agents, there's no exclusivity there, but give new agents more kind of like what we're talking about here, is give them the literally the tools that they need to launch their careers, to get them going. And that exposure through Allison's group and working through the MREA to get into a situation where a team would look at them and go, we need this person, because they have proven that they are, ready and able to do what we need them to do in a team. And they're already trained up, and they've got their best practices under their belt. They're steaming right along. So, this is cool. If you haven't talked to anybody here about the MREA, you should reach out.
Yeah, reach out to any of us. Reach out to Tim. We're happy to connect you. And Allison, just for maybe those people watching, who's a great fit for the MREA group? Oh, thank you. Who is that?
That's Wednesday.
Oh, thank you, Wednesday. Love you. Talk to you soon.
Yeah, I saw you guys, by the way, on Friday. There was a lot of noise. What happened in the background? All the noise on Friday in the KWik Start. There was music being played, and there was things popping up on the screen. I wasn't around. I mean, I heard somebody was doing some strange stuff on the
Somebody
show.
was playing with the what's the board, like the production board? I don't know. Yeah, somebody was playing with the board. I don't know who it was. Maybe somebody's cat walking across the keyboard.
So how did they get in touch with you, Allison?
Good question. My cell phone, 603-978-6944. You can email me, allison.mueller@kw.com or allison.mueller@kwclm.com. You can message me. You can text me,
Send
whatever.
Smoke signals?
Smoke signals work too.
Wave her down on the parking lot.
As Tim would say, I'll meet you at Vita at 4:00. I'll be there.
There you go.
Right. I would love to chat with anybody that has any questions, curious about how they can help grow their business, how they can launch their business, how they can put their business into action. Zoe, real quick, didn't we run some numbers a month or two ago about how quickly people in our group have gotten traction and had a closing versus an agent that's not engaged in various levels of support?
Yeah. We're at preliminary numbers, so don't quote me on this. Don't bring this into any don't bring this to the commission yet or anything.
Gotcha. You were recording this.
Preliminary, like, back of the envelope estimate. So on average, productive agents take about 9-ish months to do their first business, to do their first closing. Currently in the MREA group, we're going to be at I want to say 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
3 times faster.
Yep.
So we're proud, everybody. We're proud.
3 times faster to the first transaction closing, which is money in your pocket. Come on.
And a big part of that, it goes back to what I said earlier about getting, we take all this training, we go through the class, we get our license, and then some of what our group is about is that we love you, but it's tough love. So now you have to do. And that stat is because we are holding everybody, think of us as an accountability partner. We're holding everybody accountable to do the stuff that gets
my
them.
favorite part is on our weekly meeting where I get to take everybody's shoes off and hold them to the fire.
Yes.
It's fun.
Yes.
It's fun,
I love that. Yes.
Yeah.
There's some tough love sometimes, but it's necessary.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All said with love. Everything
All
said with love.
Always said with love.
Yay. All right.
So what else is going on today, Zoe?
What's going on today? So we have we've got the keynote address in the meeting rooms and your computer at 9:30 to 11. 1 p.m. we've got Ask the Broker with Jason Westcott. Yay! 2 p.m. we've got Command Drop-In Hours with this guy.
Is that like Madonna? Vogue?
Yes, I'm totally voguing. For the young ones out there was a thing called voguing. This was
Alana doesn't know what we're talking about.
No, she has no clue.
There's a show now, actually, or it may have just recently ended, but Pose. I think it's called Pose. It's all about the origins of voguing. It's good. It's good. Let's see. Somebody says no classes today, so I'm coming into the office. Who is that?
That's Steve Barkdale. So nothing going on, so he's going to the office.
Okay, great. I was worried it was Jason and I missed something. So, okay.
Well, I'll tell you what, this is from Jason, and I'm not surprised. I'm not Jason. I said Jason. I meant Alana. Alana put this up here.
Oh gosh, Robert.
Alana, you're killing me.
Put the calendar up here. I also dropped in there the agenda for family reunion. So there are breakout rooms happening this afternoon. Tomorrow morning there is Mo Anderson's inspiration talk that she always does. And also tomorrow morning is the golf tournament down in Florida. So I know a couple people, Timothy Lindsay, Jeff D'Angelo, possibly Nathan Dickey, are all going to be. I don't know if they're actually golfing or if they're watching. We'll have to ask them.
From the gallery.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Yeah. And I hope they have sunscreen. Just saying.
Well, Tim especially. Nate and Tim. Actually, you know what? All three of them. Yeah.
I think everybody needs. Yeah. I think everybody coming from up here needs some sunscreen.
Yeah. I mean, this phase, you want to see some.
So, yes, we're off on our family reunion Monday. Hop on, come on in, watch the keynote.
So for the rest of the week, just a reminder for everyone that's watching out there, for just a general kind of recap of the week. We have contracts on Wednesday, Tech Tuesday at 11, 1, and 3. And on Friday, we have another section. It's with the brokers, and it's different. This is Ask the Broker today, but on Fridays, we do the Back to Basics classes, which, I can't stress this enough, especially the more that I get involved with the contracts themselves. There's so much information that is available to you, and yes, it can be a lot to take in, but trust me when I tell you this. The Ask the Broker session, you're going to have questions. Even if you attend it to just listen to the questions that other people are asking, do that. I'm really pushing a lot lately for people to get engaged with the brokers more, because I'll be totally honest with you. Not an agent. I get questions that come to me and people are asking me legal questions, and I have to be. I'm very, very careful about putting the brakes on. And if anything, comes with the "should I" as the question beginner, I'm like, no, don't ask me should.
Yeah.
There's no should with me. Should yourself. And I'm always sending people to the brokers for these questions. And on Monday and Friday, you get that opportunity to sit with them and talk to them about it. Take advantage of that. The contracts classes on Wednesdays. Night school, if you can't make the classes on Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, you got night school on Thursday nights with Jason Westcott. I mean, we've got it all for you here, you guys. Take advantage of it.
Yeah. Also this week on Thursday at 1 p.m., we're having an open house mastermind. Melissa Lesniak is hosting open house mastermind. And that's just going to be everything open house. And we know
Where is this going to be?
That's a great question. This is going to be definitely on kellertv.com and possibly in a training room, and TBD. Look in the morning news about that. Thank you, Robert.
That is fantastic. Again, there are so many questions that people have, and I know that we only have a half an hour each morning to give you guys a lot of this information. And quite frankly, we have a handful of people that are with us now. But throughout the day, if people are watching this, and I know that you do because we see the numbers throughout the day on this Quick Start go up and people are checking it out, not when it's live. Please remember that, there are answers to your questions. And if you aren't seeing the answers on the schedule, which quite frankly, most of the answers to your questions are going to be on the schedule somewhere, one of the classes we have. Scroll down. Yes. Go into your morning email, the morning news. Huh?
Just keep scrolling.
Just keep scrolling.
There's a lot there.
There's a lot. Yeah. You guys, we're here for you.
Yes.
I don't like it when you call and say, where is that training class on so-and-so? I'm like, do you have the Google Calendar in your calendar? No. Let's get that in there for you. Let's get that Google Calendar. If you need help, there's my closing remark. If you need help getting the training calendar into your world, whatever tools you use, we can put our training calendar in any calendar system you use so that you are up to date and know when the trainings are happening. If that's not on your schedule, give me a call. Don't give me a call. Give me an email.
No.
Shoot me an email.
No.
Don't call me.
Robert, go to drop-in hours with Robert today between 2 and 3 p.m. Just drop in.
Or email me.
Or email him. I'm trying to help you out here, Robert. You've designed
or drop in the lab.
Period of trying to drive people to the. Okay, all right.
Drop it.
Happy Monday, everybody.
Yeah, happy Monday. Allison, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Allison.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for starting my week off.
Absolutely. So I'm not going to be at the office, but for those, Zoe, you're at the office, right? Which one are you at? Where are you at?
Yes, I will be here in Portsmouth today.
Right.
And I know Virginia will also be in Portsmouth, and I know Mark will be hosting in Meredith today.
Awesome. Well, you guys have a fun time there. We'll be watching it online on the digital ticket, where apparently anything over 50 megabits a second is considered speeding.
Oh dear.
Hey, Steve, I just last week I bumped it up to a gig finally.
Oh dear.
I'm in the gig world. So, all right, you guys have an awesome day. Again, thank you guys for joining us. We will talk to you.